Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished. We're using the Colonial Charter mod version 1.6 and this is our town of Noble Landing. And we are kind of in the middle of several projects left over from last time. We've got cotton in, but we still need to get the weaver and eventually the tailor in. We bought sorghum, need to get that planted, and then need to get a distillery in, maybe here-ish, maybe. We'll see how big it is. And so we can produce spirits, give us something to trade, another trading product. We've got these chicken breeders that we had put in. They're sitting over here that are waiting for eggs now. I see all the logs have been brought over. So let's pause them so we can not lock up any builders waiting for those eggs to arrive. We'll come back to this one when we do get them. We did get the hunting blind going last time. And 400 meat came in current season, so it was only a partial year. That is sitting at the end of this road, right over there. Interesting. Huh. Kind of peek through there, and back then, well, I guess they had guns back then, yeah. I was thinking bow and arrow, but probably would be a musket or something along those lines. So, we've got rice planter going in, and what are we waiting for here? Just the labor, really. So once, in fact, they may have been tied up in the other three, the chicken breeders. So maybe they're on their way over now. So that will get put in. Food has been dropping. We opened up more houses, and they filled those houses, and a few other things like that. We moved a bunch of food into the traders, so that was also a big hit to the food. So I do, though, want to concentrate some more labor specifically toward food. Now, labor, one person in the fishery, don't know if this is a full year, it wasn't, will bring us close to 1,000. And one person running the rice farms will bring us, well, it was 1,200 last time. So that's kind of the measure that I want to use. Each labor, each person kind of needs to bring in around 1,000 food. Is that possible? This farm, this is the biggest farm. I think we ran this a full season last year. It brought in 1,200, okay? This farm, one person, bringing in 1,100. 1,100. Okay, that's working. One person's running the pasture, bringing in lots of milk. Had not had the count up enough yet to be able to bring in meat. We're only just getting to 10 of 10. So that's what's going on there. How's the plant of the orchard going? There's 1,300 in figs. So it does kind of work out. It gives you kind of a ruler there, a measuring point, what each laborer should be capable of bringing in food-wise, so that you know if it's a good source of food while your labor is so low. Don't want to waste people doing very little work. So what does a gatherer's hut bring in? One person here last year brought in 2.5, 4, 7, 8.5. And I don't know what else is there, since there could be more on the list that we're not seeing. So that's close enough for me. How's a hunter doing, by chance? That's probably going to be the weak point. No, that did great. One person brought in 12, close to 1,300. So yeah, it's working. That's why we're able to do so much with so little labor. Let's get this guy in right there. Add another dock worker. And that rice planter's going. So these are bringing in a good quantity, and we're able to make the rice wine out of it. I'm going to guess 100 a year. I don't know if that was a full year at that point. Only just put them in a couple of episodes ago. So what else could we do as far as bringing in food? We're losing labor real quick, though. We're down to 3, so we're going to be limited on what we can actually accomplish. That is a deer heading in. Okay. When this is in, we increase the odds of getting nomads, so that's going to bring more labor in for us. That will help. So, well, let's just continue adding buildings in preparation for when Noble Landing breaks loose. When that first round of nomads come in and we're not so, held back by the amount of people we have to do the jobs. So let's get a weaver in place. This would be a dry goods, but it's being stored right there. The warehouse will handle dry goods. So it's there. Where else is it? I'm sure that the vendors are grabbing cotton. No. This made 400 last time. That's not very much. 300 is sitting there. There's more right there. So yeah, it's probably kind of being grabbed and scattered around, I would imagine. There's another 90 hiding somewhere, plus whatever, if there was a previous year. I'm trying to figure out where to put the weaver. Where's the cotton going to be centered mostly? Weaver was a smaller building. Would it fit right there? Let's see here. That is this one right there. Weaver. Zoom in here a little bit. And yes, it will. Let's do that. I think that's a nice tight fit. He'll be weaving what's coming out of here. And if one field isn't enough, we'll kick both fields in to supply this guy. So he's going to make the cotton, or the cloth. From the cloth, we want the tailor. Now, we also want the distillery to be out here somewhere, because the sorghum's going to be coming in here. Sorghum, I believe, also will work with a bundling shed to make bundles, but there's really no point in that. We have more reeds than we know what to do with. So that's fine. What are you? You're the parish house and you're overloaded. Yeah. So we're going to do another church and school over here, probably the larger versions over in the city area. Okay, weaver's in. Distillery. Let's look over here. Let's first of all grab that as a reminder that we're doing it. What are we actually building right now? We have 2 builders, and I believe that's the only project going. Let's see, we've got 10, 6 are here, so there's still 4 more projects out there, or more places to work. Let's figure out what those are real fast. There. Builders. Well, these are all paused, so they won't count. So we know of that one. These are all paused. They don't count. You know that one? That is 4. Okay. So 6 and 4 makes our 10. Okay, and answer that question. So it's just the 2 projects going on right now, and they're concentrating first right here at the town lodging. The laborers could, though, start working over here. They don't have to wait. So trader waiting for us with llamas. That's a possibility. I hadn't thought about llamas, but that is wool. Of milk, wool, and eggs. That could be a nice combination. Let's see if we can do that. At least to get 1 pair out of this. What do we have? Oh, this is our... No, it's not. I was going to say this is our trader. They had all the stuff, but I did diversify things, and I see they have brought it over. So we're actually sitting pretty good. Let's go for 4 llamas to start with. We need 2,400. That should be no problem at all. In that case, let's go for all 6. Get us there that much faster. So herbs, I'm not doing too bad. It is a value of 4. It's nice to use the higher value ones, but let's start near the bottom and work with what is the highest value first. But let's do this a little differently. Make sure I know what our town count is on each of these items so I don't run us empty. I don't know how much furniture we've got right now. This is going, let's make it by name. Furniture 42. So if I were to spend all 50, we'd have nothing left in the town. All 42 of these would move into this trader to fill in that void right there. And we are starting to make homewares, so I don't want to do that. So let's pass on that for now till we get ahead of the curve. Lumber, how are we doing there? There you are, 413. Yeah, we can take that out. So there's 400 right there. And so lumber's worth the same as an herb. Survival coats, we've got 600. I think we can go ahead and do all of that. So that is 1900. Need an additional 1700. Okay. So we could do that in fish and figs too, but I don't want to touch the food if I can. So we'll hold off on that. What else is left? Herbs are what's left. Well, let's do the 100 there. Gets us 2300. If we take this back down, an additional 100. Alright, so furniture, let's do 4 of those. And additional 12, we'll do 12 fish. Alright, that gives us 2 pairs of llamas. Yeah, we'll do that. So trade, and I don't think the rancher can bring us eggs. No. Okay. Wrong end of the production line there. So dismiss you, and we have 4 laborers again. Let's get llamas coming into here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and set someone to work it. 1 more, and that is happy. Okay. And that question mark must be our farmer who's still not sure. No, what are you? You're a stone cutter. Our our stone mine has gone down, and our one worker doesn't know what to do for a living now. Okay, we'll do that, and I guess go ahead and set him to be rebuilt. And that's the first of them to do that. Alright then, that is done. These are the things that are pending, and this one is almost finished. Good. So, distillery. Sorghum's going to be over here, and we'll start with sorghum. We may eventually buy something like a wheat or a barley and do it with a different crop later if we want to, but this will function. That is in. Great. With that, we've got the ability now to do some more upgrading. Let's wait a second on that. Let them get the weaver going. Not that we can employ it yet, but we'll see. There were quite a few kids in the school. 14 right now. So we do have a lot of laborers coming, but I don't know how many adults are in their very peak years and ready to take up a new residence over here in the cemetery. So we may be losing them as fast as we're making them. Don't know. This can handle 12 llamas. Okay. So distillery, I'm thinking there. The sorghum will most likely be stored here. This one, that's something I wanted to do. I wanted to get it upgraded before it filled. Let's go ahead and get that one going too. Weavers are the next one queued up, and I don't see any reason to change that. Stone is semi-important too, but I see we still have stone queued up out in here. A lot of little okay, that's also trees. That's right. We had asked them to take a bunch of trees out. In fact, I think that's what's going on right in here. Just keep our trees and stone available to us throughout this. So at each winter, when the farmers become laborers, they can come out here and do all this too. Okay. Where would be best for the distillery? I think it is there. I'm just trying to decide if there's anything else that would work really well there too. A tailor has a longer footprint. Would we want him here? I normally keep him in town near the blacksmith, but I don't see how that's going to be an option this time. Eventually, we would probably want a fully upgraded tailor out in here. So I would say there or there for the tailor. So the distillery, now I'll think about that a little bit longer. Let's see who's visiting us over here. Iron ore, lumber, rough tools, and sand. We have lots of iron ore available on the map still, so no point in getting into that. We have lots of lumber. Tools are doing outstanding. It's double the last time that I looked. So sand would be the question mark, and it's only 1 each, so that's actually pretty inexpensive. Another trader came in. How are we doing on sand, and what rate are we using? We have lots and lots of glass. What else was the glass used for? Refresh my memory here. So we could be making furniture with glassware. Furniture, glassware. We could be making homewares with furniture and glassware instead of furniture and pottery. Glass itself was used in the building supplier, which we're not even using anymore. How are we doing in building supplies? We are actually running out. Okay, time to turn this guy back on. Right there, and one. And homewares. Where are you? H. Homewares 11. We could trade that out for a little while. Do that. Are we the same? Let's see. That guy right there, is that a symbol for a packer? It is. Okay, so we'll just swap him back and forth. Okay. So we're still at 5 there, which means we just got a new one. Wonder if I want to turn the rest of these on. 13,000. Might not be a bad idea. Let's do that too. Got a lot of building going on for our 2 builders, but it'll be fine. What gets built gets built. There's nothing really a crisis right now. We have added a lot more people. Like I said, we're up to 99 now. No, 91. Yeah, 91. Now we're 93. So we're 1/3 more people. So it makes sense we're using 1/3 more food. So it's time to get 1/3 more food sources up and running. And I think that is one quick, easy way to do that. It needs to get built anyway. Alright, that one down. Question mark. We just got our weaver in. I'm going to say not yet. Soon, but let's concentrate on food. Builders are where right now, just out of curiosity? The rice planters, because they were queued up a long time ago. And that'll be fine. Okay, so we've still got this guy. We're thinking about sand. That's right. What I was wondering is, do I want to swap out... I'm going to pause a second. I think I'm going to continue making glass with sand, but I'm going to switch over to glassware for a while and build that industry up, that product line up. And furnace fuel, just as we were before. So that's going to do that. Our quantity of sand itself right now is 0. So we could use a boost in sand. Let's do that real quick. Sand, how much? What do we want to spend is really what it comes down to. We just tapped 100 survival coats. We're looking for eggs. That's probably the only real important resource yet we need to buy. Eggs and maybe more stone. We have a lot of logs queued up, but we are going to run low on stone soon. So I'd want some available for stone. We had quite a bit of lumber available. Let's use 1 run of lumber on this. So 400 and maybe a couple clicks of survival codes. Let's go for 1,000 sand. Call that one done. Alright. And you are a hauler, so you got nothing to do with eggs. Alright, send you on your way. We've got this guy waiting, who did not bring his eggs. He brought his bread, hardtack, rye. What we could do here, if not actually buy food, we could swap out foods. And we could get some bread that we don't have, hardtack. Let's at least think about that. Sure, all of the ones. And alright. We could do that with food. We could do that with, say, 50 of these. And 50 of these. 50 of these. Where are we at? And let's go ahead and just buy food. Not sell food to get it. I was going to, swap inventory around, but it might be smart right now while it's available to grab some food, just in case we don't bounce back as fast as I'm assuming we're going to, or we get that nomad wave here real quick. So how much furniture am I looking at to get that going? Basically 5 per 100. So what am I? Yeah, so 25, 24. Overpaying 23. And so 9 more. We'll do 9 figs. Okay. So that takes care of that. You are a bakery supplier. Trade. I doubt you're going to have eggs. You're just what the baked goods, not the what it takes to make the baked goods. So dismiss you. And what was that last one? That wasn't another trader, was it? Wow. Repeat. Seeds. I don't think there's a need right now. Now, planter, dismiss. Okay, that's all done. Back to where we were. Distillery and tailor. So we have these available. And this is where we're making it. This is where we're storing it. So it makes sense that they're both over here. How big's a tailor? So he won't fit here if we want to. He won't fit here if we want to. So that may have answered my question as what's going to go where. Is there any reason to double up on this? I don't think so. I have too many things already built in the wrong place. So he could go right there. Yeah, he could go right there. Eventually we might put some trees in that space. So if that's where he's going to go, we may still get the distillery right here though, in case we want to do something else with this space. Okay, well let's take a look at that then. Distillery, luxury goods, right? Yeah. Brewery, winery, distillery. Ooh, you're a good sized building too. Let me have a little problem here. Now what is blocking this? That's just the shore. So if I were to flip you around and want to go this way, so I would have to raise the shore to get this to work. Just those 2 spaces, I could do that. So from the reeds this way. Alright, let's see if that worked. Luxury. Nope, that's not luxury. There we go. Distillery. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so this guy into the queue. Weaver is done. Don't need to see him anymore. This I wanted to see. We had 400 for an incomplete season. We're into autumn, so we'll see how much beyond that we go. And we have yet to see feathers or eggs, which was the reason to do this. The hunter is bringing in more meat than that. So if he hits 600, he'll just be matching what the hunter can do, which means we'll probably turn him off and save the labor. Use it somewhere else. Oh, I didn't put a dock in, did I? Oops. Hope I haven't drowned anybody. Let's stop right now and build a dock. So what was I doing before? I was just queuing these guys up. Alright, let's just stick that over there. Alright, so let's quickly put a dock in before we have a brand new crisis on our hands. Alright, you're going to have to go up there, aren't you? There we go. So flip that around. There, 1, 2. We'll take this all the way across. That way, no matter how they build it, hopefully from one end or the other, we will get them, okay, so right there, we'll get them off of a stray dock. Alright, let's put a priority into here. On this end, actually like that, and then from this end. Alright, so we get that going. Kind of want to keep an eye on that, so I'll stay right here. She's walking through the water to build that one. Ah, she got that built. And she's got no problem working underwater. You didn't know we had scuba diving technology back then, did you? So we've got 6 laborers. Let's get 2 more food people in. One of you. And here real quick. 90%. Not seeing bubbles coming up out of the water there, so I think she's okay. Got a few more that are going to join her. Okay. Alrighty. So, what is happening here then? These guys are about to get done real quick. This will be the next one in line. Distillery, tailor, weaver's done. Salt mine to be done. Barn to be done. Both these to be torn down. Okay. Employed. Alright. 16,000. Yeah, we bought 1,600, so that might be the balance right there. Just being brought out of the trader. But I'm pretty sure that for the most part we've flatlined and we're going to be heading back up here real soon. You are waiting for rice. It is odd. Oh, there's rice going into the traders. Rice. Does that really say 5,000? Okay, now I know where our food went. It's supposed to be 500. Tell me I didn't do that 3 times. Inventory. Rice. Why am I not seeing rice? There you are, 500. And this guy, inventory, 500. Alright. Well, that explains something. How much actually made it into here of that 5,000? Rice, 2,000 of it. Okay, well, we're going to get a bunch of rice brought back here real quick. And that solves that mystery. Though I could put 5,000 in there now with all of these rice planters going. You are out of firewood. Wow, fuel dropped fast. Okay, that's not good. What happened? So what we do have of firewood and fire bundles is none. Okay, so we need to get more employees. Let's see, do we have lots of reeds still? Reeds, 0. Okay, so we have outgrown our ability here. So I am pretty sure that food is bouncing back and bouncing back well. So let's thin food back down. First one is going to be our duck blind over here. Find the road. There you are. And you, actually, you're right here. Okay. One less hunter, and turn you off. So there's 2 more laborers just popped in. Okay. Let's get 3 reed farms going. So 1, 2, 3, and turn that on, and that on. And just to clear up the confusion, there we go. So with that going, it would be nice to also get one more. Oh, we're at a... Interesting. We're not at that peak, though. This is... Oh, that's the symbol that means we don't have enough product, not that we've hit a limit like this one. Okay, so we're just waiting for more reeds to show up. And just wondering if I want to get a second employee in here, helping us to catch up a little bit faster. But until the production really kicks up again, there's going to be nothing for those people to do. So let's keep that there to remind me later to do that, because that will be important to get us back into our 1,000 again. Logs are doing decent. How is the woodcutter doing? He's bringing in 300 a year. And we just lost somebody. I wonder if I should pop in a second woodcutter for a little while, but our logs go away so fast. Really resistant on that one. So no, I'm not going to do that. We will be making fire bundles here in a little bit. As soon as these guys get to work and their first crop starts to come in. It already is. Right here, same thing. Well, that was a previous season. What? Am I clicking the right thing here? There's a new one. That was odd. How did that read as a previous season? Unless pausing it from a long time ago didn't cycle out the years. It just froze it completely. Maybe that's a thing. Okay. Rice planter, we're going to pause you. 19,000 in food. We're doing fine. Okay. You're paused. And for that matter, you're paused. And that gets us back to 4 laborers in the queue. Alright then. So everything's balanced again. We have a merchant coming in who could potentially... No, is the other trader where I asked for the eggs. He's brought us horses, so no thank you. I don't... Well, I already dismissed. I was going to make sure I didn't have any more requests out there for any of these vendors. Alright, are you going to bring us stone? You're just parking yourself right there. Candles, rough tools, copper, hardwood. We're not going to get into the fancy homewares just yet. So don't need the hardwood or the fancy furniture at this time. And a hauler hasn't anything that we really want, so we're going to say no thank you to you. More houses getting cold. So far no people are getting cold, and that's what's important. This cemetery's full. This one's got room. Lost somebody, down to 3 laborers now. Alright, so as far as buildings being built, these guys and materials coming in, we did turn on the building supplies again. This guy. Plenty of these in stock, I believe. We have lots of iron. We did shut down bricks a while ago, right? Yeah. So still in stock for bricks are 900. Yeah, we're fine there. So this guy has been building, got 8 of them built this year. So we're going to be good there. Get 20 or 30 of those in stock. Logs and stone are low. Okay. Get 20 or 30 of these in stock, then we'll try to remember to swap out and get more homewares coming. We'll just keep moving him back and forth. Down to 3. I'm micromanaging right now till we start getting ahead of the curve. So none of these are crucial right now. I think of what else we could have them doing. We do have the boarding home. And this guy's out of firewood anyway. Maybe that'd be a great time to go ahead and upgrade. Let's kind of look around in here. I don't want to touch the ones that have been upgraded. But if there's any kids that need to get out and get married or singles in some of these other ones, good excuse to go ahead and get that done. Rope and logs are all that we need. Logs are hurting, but we should be taking out the next swath right now, right? All of these are queued up. And, well, we just hit early spring, but the farmers did have plenty of time to clear all the crops and bring everything in. So no problem there. So I would imagine that a lot of logs did get cut down. Anything laying on the ground out here? No. Huh. Down to 2 laborers. So that's starting to hurt a little bit. Food is at 20,000. We could still move one other person out. Let's do that. Out of a food industry, although, hold on a second. What is our least productive food industry now? It's probably the gatherers. They're probably less than 1,000, but they bring in a good variety. So that's their bonus there. They've got lots of variety supplementing things for us. The hunting cabin, logs are low, brings in 600 duck meat, 400 venison, leather, feathers, bone meal, lots of good stuff coming out of here. So I really don't want to touch those either. What am I not thinking of? Fish, farms. Can't really do anything with the animals. We've got to have somebody there. There really isn't that much more to choose from. Just one person in each place right now, so I really can't thin any of the food out other than just taking down one more of these for a little while. Gets us back to 3 laborers. And we'll do that. That'll be one of the first ones to turn back on. because we know we've got a trustworthy quantity coming out of here. Another 1,200 there, 1,000, and this was not a full season. These guys we just built. Okay, you are the distillery, right? Where are you at? You're the tailor. Okay, and you I'm going to leave off for a while yet too, as well as the distillery. We don't have to have those yet. Those are going to be a convenient trading crop or trading product, but it's not crucial to our survival right now. So what is crucial? Let's kind of peek through our housing a little bit. Oh, that's right, I was going to check for rope, and I got distracted looking at logs. So ropes, right there, plenty. We can do 5 houses. So let's take a look at these. Older couple, that's going to hurt. I'm assuming mother and son. Let's do that. Farmer, we'll do... Well, we'll hold off. Over here, singles, but I'm looking for, okay, a couple of boys. Well, we'll do that one, get them out there. That should be, how's our, where am I at? Our capacity over here. Don't know. We have 4 people living here. There we go. Everyone did find a home over here. It doesn't actually say what our limit is. So I think it's 5 families. At least that's what the boarding house was, I think. How are we doing here? We got reeds coming in. Do we have lots of reeds in stock again? 250, yes. Let's toss one more into here. And right there. Okay, there we go. So we got 2 people making fire bundles, which will get all the industry up and running again. Okay, trader is in. Who brought us hide coats? No, thank you. Otherwise, food's at 20,000 and climbing. We're going to run out of capacity soon on the rice wine still. So we could move wine into our... We've lost a laborer. Ooh, okay. We could move wine into our traders and give us another product to sell. That would work out fine. Let's do that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's move... Oh, let's move 150 into each one. I gotta click. There we go. This one... 7. Okay, and this guy. Go ahead and do this real quick. There. Alright, so with that, what have you got to trade? Homewares, rug, coal, hull components. We will take the hull components. Logs are low, another merchant. Okay, hull components of 375. And food is doing great. Let's just do it in something like fish. Quick and easy. Don't have to think. Trade, hauler, dismiss. Next one. Trade, leghorns. I asked for chickens from the other... Oh, we don't have a... Oh. But we need the eggs. Let's think that one through. I want to see who pulls into here. No, you are that one. No one's pulling into there. Well, in that case, I'm correct, right? You are just passing through. Do we put in a really quick, high priority pasture and get some chickens so we can get some eggs so we can get this going? It might be wise. I'm going to pause for a second and play with this. We have a skinny little area here. We have more of a square here, but we're going to be limited by this. What can we do right there? And do we want this shore for anything? Probably not unless we use this section right here. The diagonal, not much will build on it. So food and passenger. If we were to do something like this, where do we hit limits? 8 by 8 would mean raising that area. 8 by 6, 8 by 7 is the first one. Okay, we need 7 wide to be able to do this. And for chickens, that would be fine. A small one would do it just fine. What else do we have available, though? What are you? Oh, you're the barn. Okay. So if we were to try something like this, we can do lots, but we could also do another farm, another crop field there. So I'd hate to lose the ability to do that. So let's go ahead and do the 8 by 7. So those 3 right there need to get raised. So I can see the natural corner in the green. That's where I'll go back to. So I gotta look down here for a second. That corner there, not there, right? Alright, let's see if that's it. With that, food, this one, right into there, gets us an 8 by 7. Alright, let's do it. You, I want prioritized above everything else. And then, it's not going right. I got my fingers in the wrong buttons. Alright, we'll let that build for a while before we buy them, in case it takes longer than I'm expecting. And I feel like I was in the middle of something else. The other trader was not. And we got another laborer. Okay. Alright, so fire bundles, we did get a second person working in there. We are starting to pop them out, but as fast as we're making them, they're going to be grabbing them for the home, so it's going to be hard to get some of this industry up and going again with fire bundles. We have some going in. Actually, you just need reeds themselves, right? Furnace fuel, fire bundles. Okay, so I guess we need enough fire bundles, whatever the magic number is, to get the next cycle going. Okay. Building supplies. We're only at 8 still. I'm only running at 2 speeds, so not a lot is happening quickly. So you are being renovated. Okay. So let's make sure that this is actually happening. We've taken down 2 out of 5, so that's the important one. I'm going to leave you kind of right over there. So that's still waiting. We had 2 houses being torn down. Those 2 right there. 3? 3. Okay. It's a reminder of what we're doing. So otherwise, let me glance down to my notes. We got the weaver, we got the tailor. That's right, we could have also used, if we didn't want the tailor. We're done? Yeah, it's the distillery that's iffy. We could have gone... No, we couldn't have. I think that's going to take fancy homewares. There's another tailor, if you remember, over in the colonial houses. I want to say it was the corner? Unfortunately, the description doesn't tell you which business is in each one of these, so I'd either have to stop and look at the wiki, or I would have to just start randomly building. Either way, no, that is just a normal homeware. It's these guys that take the fancy homewares. Okay. But tailor's in, so that works. Salt or smokehouse for the fish. That's right. And wells, that's the one that was so important. Okay, let's do wells. Don't have a lot of stone, but we need to make it happen. I'm thinking right in here would be a great place for one. That is town services. And I like this guy. Even though it takes the same amount of materials, it seems strange to me to have all of the extra stone around it. And in the forest especially, you want as few tiles being used up as possible so you can get more trees growing. There. Yeah, right there. In case for some reason we decide to stick a building in here. So we've got one well over there, and next time I'm going to forget that I had done that. So let's just put a reminder up. Now, where else really needs a well? This does not. They can walk from the river right in and put out the fire. So that's not an issue. We're awfully close in here to water. So wells are really not going to be a critical issue in this map. They will be over here. We'll probably need 4, maybe 6 of them in this area. but not yet. We're still even right here close to water. Up here we're near water, there we're near water. Good. Question is whether we want to be able to fight fires just a little bit faster right here, rather than the long walk over and the long walk back. So that's the only other place I can think of where it might be advisable. And even then, exactly where. We haven't connected this road yet. That road was supposed to go around and come in. That was logs are low. I don't want to ignore these sounds, even though I know it's just another logs are low. Every once in a while, it isn't logs are low. It is a little spiral right there, and it says tornado. And meanwhile, I'm just ignoring it because I'm thinking logs are low. But let's run a road, kind of make this look good, and figure out where the well is going to go. Is that corner available? Or is that taken? It is available. It goes right there. Okay. 2 wells like that. But let's still work on that road. Well, hold on. No. We need to know that this is being done. Labor's going to be distracted by that. So 2 out of 4. We have lots of laborers now. They should all be getting the order. But let's make sure nothing else came up and distracted them. But they should all be getting the order to bring logs over. Just get that done. Let's kick our speed up a little bit while we're waiting and kind of watch that happen. Should be one right there. Yep. You? No. You? No. You? Yes. There we go. 13. What are you bringing? Just like 2 at a time? They may be. We don't have that many in stock. Okay. So they're bringing in just a couple at a time. And they're going to the ends of the earth to get it. Like over here. Or here? Where's our log storage in this area? Get in here. Right there. 8 logs over here. Okay. What was that? Logs are low. Still have 4 laborers. And that should have been enough. No. Well, they're going to get to it. Stone is low. Should be over here chopping away. Although I don't think they're going to work over here as much while there are buildings queued up to be done. At least they shouldn't be. So that one is out doing something. 26 of. Okay, that is in. Next is just the labor. As soon as I see some tapping over here, I'll go ahead and get these bought. There it is. Okay. So let's take... I'm going to slow this down. And just in case he's on a timer and suddenly wants to leave. So, how far can we go? We'll start getting eggs immediately. And then it'll really cascade once those eggs are used to build the other ones. But herbs, hate to keep tapping that. We have lots of food now. So let's tap this. Let's grab the 400 blueberries. 400 fish. Survival coats are doing pretty good still. Do something like that. Let's go for... Can we do all 8? Let's grab a stick or 2 of lumber, a stack of furniture. Units left. We did get some wine in here, not much. Well, that's the count. I was looking at this one. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Boo! Bingo. Trade. Dismiss. Okay. Bring this up to 2. You are now going to be employed with leghorns. Work. Another farmer. And we're good. We're back in the chicken business. And with that... I think it's time to call this one done. Have lots queued up for next time. Turn you off. We made it. Another time. Alright folks, this has been Noble Rambler. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it if you'd hit the like and subscribe down there. And I guess I will catch you next time. Bye bye folks.